Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading, and this is for January 2019. Happy New Year for everyone. And I want to touch base in astrology a little bit, so give me 1 or 2 minutes just to point out certain things that you really need to pay attention to for the energies of the month. Remember that the tarots work with the energy of planets, and planets moves and controlled departments of our life. So by saying this, first of all, Mercury is entering Capricorn in your 12th house together with a new moon. There's a partial solar eclipse, which means like new things are going to come up for you, especially in your 12th house of spirituality. So spiritual growth is pretty much part of your journey this month, my Aquarius. Besides, we have Venus entering Sagittarius in your 11th house. So you're going to have a lot of connections and a lot of possibilities for you to make your dreams and wishes come true through your connections, gain connections with Venus, and that's going to be around January 6th when everything is going to start. So pay attention to that, make new friends, expand your social network. January 21st, you have a lunar eclipse. So there's a partial solar eclipse, and now you have a lunar eclipse in your 7th house, which has to be with your relationship matters and personal business. So there's going to be a lot of changes in your relationship, cuts, release, and create new relationships. Something that is going to emerge when you have to be with your relationships, okay, and business relationships. Great thing for you. Okay, new things, but also remember to get rid of what is obsolete in your life, especially in that area of marriage and personal relationships. And January 24, we have Mercury moving from where it was in your 12th house in Capricorn, is moving to Aquarius in your house, your first house in your sign. So yes, a lot of communications matters, and that has to be with your personality and how people sees you. Maybe you need to change a little bit about your appearance and how you communicate with it. But also we have Mars in your 3rd house, which has to be with communication and learning things, new things, and expanding, I would say, your skills. Okay, so that's a great thing. So let's start with your tarot reading right now. Remember that these are just general readings, good for your moon sign, sun sign, rising sign. So let's start with the first card, which is the foundation, and the foundation of what we see over here. Why is this happening? It starts from here, and this is the eight of Pentacles, and represents all the effort that you've been putting into with this relationship. With whoever you've been, is like you been working every single details, and you feel like you being stuck in the past. Like, okay, I feel like I work so much in this relationship and things are not moving. You feel like you're the one putting all the effort, everything, all the energy, and you feel like you need to direct the person you with to where you want to be in the relationship. Like you feel like you have to make all the moves. You're the one who have to do the thing, all the time. Sorry, I need water. So the good thing I can say is the main card of the month is the Chariot card. And the Chariot card indicates that the energy is going to be focusing on the goal, in your goal, and finding direction, going for it. That's what the Chariot means. The Chariot is a really great card of conquest and victory through confidence. There's control too, and I think it might be you that always trying to control where the direction, where this relationship is heading. And for you, it has been a challenge to let go of things and let go of resentments in the past, whatever you've been feeling, that the imbalance in the relationship, like there's no equality, Like, why is that I always have to be given everything and this person is not giving it? Like, it's just, you know, everything is about you leading this person, and where are we going to be heading to? Like, is this going here or going there? Like, this person kind of like, probably the person you're dealing with is going like this, and you're like, no, we going this way. So it's like you always trying to control where the direction is. And I'm pretty sure you're feeling very tired, and that's why you're feeling stuck a bit. And maybe you can be a little bit frustrated about this too. The good thing that I'm seeing here is the Justice card around the third week. And the Justice card has to be with agreements and getting into balance. Okay, so the Justice is a great card to have because it means fairness. It means truth and decisions and actions that it might bring all these long-term consequences. And in the long run, I can see the outcome here is the stars in reverse. But first, before I say something about this card, which is a great card, what is the influence of this Justice? Like, if you see, we've been stuck. We've been working hard, so now you're feeling stuck because it's all about work from your part and not the other side. And then you move to, okay, this is what we're going to work. This is how I need to control this. We're going to work through this direction. And then, boom, fine. The other person goes and take the bandages of their eyes. Like, okay, now I see. I see your point. I see where we're supposed to go. It's like it has been costing you too much to make this person realize, like, this is where we need to be at. So I do see the fairness of getting into an agreement. Like, okay, this is not only black and white, but we're going to put things together to make it gray. And you see, look at this, two tails. So that means a lot, right? For you guys, it's like, okay, finally, this person is going to, okay, fine, I'm giving in. And you're going to be the person who puts a tail on top of the other tail, right? Like, okay, I know I've been trying to control things, but the other person's like, okay, I'm going to give in. And you can put that tail on top, like, okay, here we go. And the other person's like, okay, let me just take the bandages off my eyes. You know, seriously, I do need you. I do want to be with you and make things work. So the stars is a great card. No matter if it's upright or you know, upside down, it just doesn't matter, because the only difference about this card, either this way or this way, means like everything comes in time. So this star is a great card with wishes being fulfilled, and hopes is like fresh start, and having this extra love and extra money and, you know, like support, chance for the relationship to occur. So everything is going to be able to happen. The problem is, like, you need to give him time. So this is saying you're going to start seeing the signs that you will see, you know, the new fresh star. But do not expect at this point like this is going to be perfect. That's exactly what it's saying. It's gonna be here. It's gonna come. Just, you know, be patient. And I know you feel like, but I'm being very patient, but hang in there. That's what it's like saying. It's coming. You'll see it. You're gonna see the signs. Not exactly like you want it, but because on time it's gonna turn again this way instead of being this way. So let's go for my lonely people. I always do another extra. So okay, so there you go. So we have these cards that came up this way. So for my lonely people, the ones who are completely alone, for my Aquarius that are completely alone, you know what it's saying here? Okay, let me show you one thing. First of all, this is cards of karmic lessons in faith. And this means something that is being cutting or affecting messages, communications, you know, dealing with any type of that. So in this house means being comfortable in something. So I feel like For you, my people who are alone and has been having so much trouble in relationships, I think that you guys are passing through a karmic lessons, and you need to learn what is that you're doing wrong. Okay, so this is very clear to me. It's very clear because you guys need to find what the direction is. Where are you investing? Where are you investing? Remember this card here? This is a general reading, and I do it specifically just for you, people who are completely alone. But this is for general, and does tells me a lot. Like, you guys have been probably putting so much effort in things that are not worth it, probably. Like, you need to figure things out at this point, because love is there, you can get it, but if you do not learn your lesson, it's going to be complicated, because you see how they're going to keep cutting. Like, you know you feel comfortable, and it seems like then boom, it gets cut out. But it's because you need to learn something. What you need to learn, you need to learn what direction is you going, or if you're hanging in there with things from the past, because this card means like it's a challenge in general for all of you. Like, it's time to release any type of resentment, and that's what has been happening from some of you guys. Like, that's a big issue. So you either release it and start over again, and watch where you're investing and where you're heading. Every time you meet someone, make sure that you know where you're heading, where you're going, what's your motive, what's the motive of the other person. That's what you need to look at. Oh, now, so when it comes to work, this is a great card that came up here. And we had, first of all, if you are an entrepreneur, you have your own work, well, part of your work is probably going to be heading overseas, being more international, being more expanded. And it's a great thing happening for some of you. Like, remember, this is a general readings, but I can see like these are moving towards your work is moving towards something more open, outside, not locally but internationally too. Because if you've been having some blockages or some challenges, and you might get some challenges in the way when you do this, or you have this new opportunities, expanding your resources and stuff like that, it's going to get better, and you're going to receive great news of it. Great news, like, for some of you that are not entrepreneurs, some of you are thinking about traveling overseas, trying to get a job outside or inside or local, whatever, in another city. You're going to receive good news. Probably if you have been having trouble with some paperwork, or maybe with maybe any type of challenge in the that has been in your way to move somewhere else, because this two cards means traveling and moving. So these are going to be moved away, so you're going to be able to receive news saying, you know what, you're good to go and travel, you're going to get the job, or things like that. So it's great. And there's another ones that actually has, if you have been having trouble finding a work or something, you're going to be able to find it, but you're going to have to probably travel, move around, and you're going to have some challenges, but at the end you will get good news. All depends on you. If you want to get the job, you need to use your skills. You need to move around. You cannot just stay in one place and wait for the job to fall off the sky, because it's not going to happen. Okay, so you might have some challenges, or you've been having challenges, but there's an opportunity for you to be determined, because that's what this main card, this is your main card, this is your guidance card at the end, says you need to be determined. You need to show ambition, and you need to have the strength to succeed. And that's exactly what this card means. Okay, so if you want to succeed in love, in business, and whatever, show determination and show ambition. Do not let nothing stop you, because you need to use your inspiration and take quick actions. Remember that I said something about Mars. Mars is going to be in your third house. So great thing about communications and especially here, we have the messenger for the ones who are alone. And we have the same card, if I'm not mistaken here, the messenger too. So for you guys, it's a lot of communication here involved. So watch how you communicate. You're looking for a job, communicate, 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 which is going to be great for you. You're gonna have a great communication skills this month. Use it, and take actions. Okay. So my Aquarius, I hope I help you in any way to see things more clearly, and and love and work. And I want to wish you a great new year. And let's be determined to have an intention. And the intention is this 2019 is going to be the best year of our life. We're going to have everything we want, and especially what we need. Not what we want, but what we need. Okay? Because sometimes what we want is not exactly what we need. So it's better to have what we really need in our life to be happy and successful. So I want to wish you a happy new year. I'll see you next year, 2019, because this will be uploaded before the new year. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to leave me your comments. Give me a like, and please don't forget to share this guidance to help others. Help me to help others to have their guidance and know how to start the new year with the right foot. So I'll see you. Big kiss, much love and much light, and I'll see you next year. Ciao.